This Chriseanrock and Blueface situation is something you can't escape even if you want to. At first, I didn't understand why everybody was so invested into this saga, and then I realized that Chriseanrock and Blueface are very relatable on every single way, shape, or form. Everybody had a toxic love, toxic relationship, somebody they couldn't escape from, had a kid with the wrong person, and you just kind of watching unfold, and on some level you can relate to their experiences to yourself. However, sometimes I believe their attention is going to be detrimental to their own health and lifespans. For example, we all saw the video of Blueface getting his kid at 4 a.m. in the morning, talking about Chrisean was out with another man, doing a verse or having some adult playtime. You know, that's neither here or there. Clearly he wanted to do that himself, so he came to our house at 4 a.m. in the morning. At least her roommate was watching the kid, and she was responsible enough to stay with the kid when Blueface came. The irresponsible part of it was Chriseanrock with her video came out of that same situation of that same night, and it shows that she was driving upset, probably had some alcohol in her, because she was at a studio, like she said in that video, driving 160 miles per hour. 160 miles per hour. So you mean to tell me you care about your kids so much, you're gonna leave a studio where you were safe at, driving 160 miles per hour to try to intercept Blueface? Now, here's the thing I don't understand. What if he would have passed away? She even said in the video she believes she saw a cop. She wasn't sure. And even if it was a cop, I doubt he would have chased her going 160 miles per hour. I don't think that cop would have chased her anyway, because the safety of your human life. That probably would have made him more erratic and cause a wreck, and nobody wants to have that on their conscience. Now, I understand you want to hurry up and get to your kid. I understand that you may be worried about Blueface, even though you said that he's the father repeatedly, saying it loudest thing. But it's interesting. Their relationship is like a very toxic tornado that's sucking other people in and spitting them out. And it's causing other people's relationships to go down in the process along with it. Now, Cardi B has been very outspoken about her relationship with her husband, Offset. And the thing about that is, Blueface said that Offset had adult relationships with Chriseanrock. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But the fact that his name can be put in that same sentence with that woman is something I will never understand. Everybody sees how toxic Chriseanrock is, how dangerous she is, how unstable she has shown herself online. Now, it could be all apt to get attention, so that way she could keep getting on stage, making music, and staying popularity, and continue to get funds for her behavior. But realistically speaking, if I was married to Cardi B, now I'm not the biggest Cardi B fan. I only can think of one song of hers that I actually like, solo song of hers that I actually like. But here's the thing. She's popular, well loved by a lot of people. I don't know why, but she is. She's the mother of your children. She's still relatively attractive. On top of that, she appears to be bisexual, because she's open with you having other relations with another man. Oh, my bad. She's open with you having a relationship with another woman as long as she knows about it. I mean, I think there was a video of her saying that, her thinking this woman's attractive, she wanted to see if it's okay with her husband so they can all play together.
But let me tell you something. I saw a little brown. Who's that girl? That she a little thick. She brown skin girl. That she came with that bitch that you said that she know how to dance.
Oh, Kia.
Kia? She look good. FaceTime Offset. FaceTime Offset. FaceTime him. FaceTime him before you go to the club.
Bitch, he's in the club.
FaceTime him, please. FaceTime him before you go to the club. I gotta ask him something. FaceTime him before he go to the club.
You know, so he has it pretty good in that sense. They're rich. Granted, his women make more money than him, and maybe that could be a sense of his pride being kicked in. He want to be with somebody that has something less to make him feel more like a man, if it is true that he was with Chrisean. But sometimes easy access is not the best access. So if Chrisean says some type of easy access, that's something you probably should avoid. What comes easy is not always the best for you. Now, back to Blueface. Why do you care about who Chriseanrock is doing her stuff with? You keep denying this boy as your son. You have denied it repeatedly. The DNA test, you think it's fake. Supposing you got a secret DNA test behind everybody's back and it came out that that's not your son. So why are you there 4 a.m. making videos caring about who she's with, where she's at, etc., etc.? If she wasn't there, leave the kid there. It's not your son apparently, right? So why do you keep doing this crap? Sometimes I just feel like our young generation is so lost because we don't have the proper parenting structure to really guide them the best that we need to. Now, I remember there was I can't remember if it was an article or a video I read about how Blueface, he was a pretty talented football player, but that didn't work out for him essentially, and he just went into rap and he found success that way. So it sounds like either way he would have been successful in life, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but what do you do with that success? Now, apparently Blueface does have a kid with his other baby mama that Chrisean is now friends with. How much of his behaviors will he be okay with his son? Or I can't remember if his other kid is a son or a daughter, so I say his other kid will be happy with when they get older. And I say that as a person, not as a person, as an outsider who's looking at it, and I see Blueface embarrassed of his mom and her behaviors all the time. It's got to come to a point when you're an adult, you have a kid, you got to start making choices and moving differently. You can't move like you're a single person out on these streets that's making bad choices. And same thing with Chriseanrock too. Driving 160 miles per hour. And granted, I have to agree with Blueface with one thing. It is kind of creepy another man wanting to have those relations with Chrisean with Blueface tattooed on her neck. That's just weird, and all over her body. I mean, if I was a guy and I saw a woman who had Blueface tattooed on the neck and all over her body, I would think he personally owned that woman. I would want nothing to do with it. I would cut nothing but trouble. When I see Chrisean, her body is a testament to Blueface. That's her owner. That's not her boyfriend. And it's sad to say that, but that's how it comes off. And whenever he shows attention to somebody else that's not her, she starts acting crazy. Now, I understand that Chrisean had, a messed up childhood. That's what therapy is for. That's what having mentors are for. And sometimes everybody who's famous don't need fame because that fame is going to make them go further and further and further down the drain. And I'll say that Cardi B is broken up. That's fine too. That's not a big deal. They're both going to bounce back. They're both successful and people want them left and right. But I still don't understand Offset's mindset of going with Chrisean when he could literally have any other woman that doesn't have those issues that Chrisean has of a baby daddy like Blueface. I'm not saying Blueface would do anything to Offset, but what I am saying is though, it's just a headache you don't want. Another popular famous person that's gonna be in the blogs is gonna openly make your marriage and life tougher. Anyways, please tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. And if you are in a situation like this where you're in a very bad relationship, seek help somewhere.